Thank you, Corinne. Thanks, John. Yesterday, you also said once again that you expect Israel to operate within the boundaries of humanitarian law. But the last time I asked you whether the U.S. had assessed whether it was doing that or not, you said you did not know of any assessments. Has that changed? And if it hasn't, is it just an honor system that the U.S. will take Israel at its word that it is not breaking any war crimes?
I think you're conflating a couple of things. The question I got yesterday was about speculation that the Israelis conducted an airstrike in Lebanon to kill a senior Hamas leader, accounts that I'm still not able to confirm. And what I said was they have a right and a responsibility to go after Hamas leadership. They've said that they're going to do that, same kind of tactic that we would and have approached against groups like ISIS and Al-Qaeda, but we expect them to do it in accordance with international law, is what I said, and that was the context with which I said it. It wasn't about civilian casualties. It was about a proposed airstrike, a reported airstrike in southern Lebanon. Now, to the thrust of your question, we continue to talk to our Israeli counterparts about, again, the manner in which they're conducting military operations, and with the foremost in mind, the need to protect innocent civilian life. And as I have said before, we have seen them act in ways that demonstrate that they are making an effort. That doesn't mean that more can't be done or more shouldn't be done. We don't want to see a single more innocent civilian life taken. But they have, for instance, they have reduced their reliance on airstrikes. They have, in some cases, conducted operations at smaller unit levels so that they can be a little bit more precise. They have publicized areas where people can go to be safe from combat operations, and they have opened up humanitarian corridors. So they are making an effort. Again, doesn't mean that more can't be done.
So I hear what you're saying, and if you continue to say you do a lot of talking to Israel, you do a lot of talking to partners in the region. Have you taken any action to this day to assess whether Israel is following the rules of war or not?
I am not aware of any kind of formal assessment being done by the United States government to analyze the compliance with international law by our partner Israel.
Why not? And how can you be sure then that the weapons and resources that the U.S. is supplying is under those guidelines?
I would just tell you that we have not seen anything that would convince us that we need to take a different approach in terms of trying to help Israel defend itself.